This is the final episode of the 2019 Kitchen Storage Makeover contest called The Reveal. This year's winner, the Jewish Community Center of Columbus, Ohio, received a prize worth over $50,000 of Metro equipment. Metro's design and renovation team spent 4 days at the JCC helping this busy kitchen optimize their workflow, productivity, and storage capabilities. It all starts with a detailed plan.
First night is tough. We get here after a long drive. What do we want to do? We want to assemble shelving and start to put some product together. So as you can see, everybody's working real hard the first night to try and get us a head start so we can make the day. So tomorrow, we'll get here bright and early. We'll start moving things into the kitchen, and that's when you're going to start seeing the real transformation.
In the meat and dairy prep areas, SmartWall boosts efficiency by making items fast and easy to access. Metro Max drying racks have created a safer drying process in the dish area. The kosher cooler got a facelift with easy-to-clean, removable mat shelving. Can you say quadrupled? That's the additional storage Top Track delivered to these dry storage areas. When catering happens, Mighty Light rolls in to keep things hot. And lastly, we tripled the amount of workspace in these shared food prep areas by adding PrepMate, Smart Lever, and Metro work tables. After all the products are assembled, Metro's design and renovation team begins the job of staging the product. This is when the kitchen storage makeover for the JCC truly begins.
Hit the record button already. Are we good? Go. Hey Matan, this has been a lot of work so far. It's amazing how much has been accomplished by your team and our team so far. What do you think of the whole process?
I think what we were able to accomplish in such a short amount of time to get ready for this, it blew me away. Our team worked really hard up until the day that you guys got here. You guys came and started, closing all the gaps of where we weren't able to complete it in order for you to even start the install. I appreciate that.
Does this excite you?
It's extremely exciting. I mean, I almost have no words for it because I did not expect it to be as beautiful as it is.
Well, to our good friends at Metro and FE&S, on behalf of Wasserstrom and the Jewish Center of Columbus, we thank you so much for this. This is not something that would have been easy for the Jewish Center to accomplish on their own. It means so much to us that you support the food service community in this way.
Holy moly, this is a big day. We have a mountain, and I mean mountains of stuff to take from the banquet room that they moved everything into and put it back in its place. The kosher kitchen needs to be kosher again, and we need to get everything right where it needs to go, optimized, organized, and labeled.
Coming off the dish line, instead of placing their pots and pans on a chrome shelving unit which rusted on them, we now have our Metro Max drying racks, which allows the pots and pans to continue to drip dry on a polymer construction so it won't rust on them. This kitchen has a single cooler that they use for both meat and dairy. To make that work, they used to have a cage separating the two. But with our labeling and divider system, we were both able to eliminate that cage, giving them open access, and also organize their product so they can get in and out as quickly as possible. Also, they had chrome shelving in here before, which rusted on them. For a cooler space, we recommend our Super Erecta Pro removable mat system. When spillage occurs, they can remove these mats one section at a time, run them through the dishwasher, and then place them right back on the shelf. Before the makeover, this room became a catch-all for all dry goods, paper products, and chemical deliveries. So what we did is we created a dedicated chemical storage area over here using our epoxy-coated NK3 shelving to help protect the product from any chemical spills. Instead of simply lining the room with shelving, we really optimize the storage by giving them an active aisleway so they can access product from both sides of the shelves, getting things as quickly as they possibly can. This room is also very uniquely shaped. So a lot of times product would fall behind the shelves and they can't access them, so spoiled inventory would happen. So a very simple and inexpensive solution to that is our rods and tabs, We simply added them to the ends of the shelf so the product wouldn't drop behind so they wouldn't lose them. Their centerline prep station was really big, but it actually had limited prep area. With Metro's work tables, we're able to give them a dedicated dairy prep area as well as a dedicated meat prep area. Also with our work tables, you can nest additional prep stations underneath. Metro's work tables with uprights give you the ability to add cantilevered shelving to have product at eye level. This is a great and affordable way to eliminate those costly center prep lines. If you remember from the assessment, this space was full of static cabinets where they couldn't see their inventory. With our Top Track system, they now have open storage where they can see their inventory. We also keep them organized with dividers and labels. With the built-in cabinets, they were really limited on prep space. So with Smart Lever, we gave them the flexibility to create a solution that works for them. We now have a dedicated meat prep area, a manager station, and also a dairy prep area. For additional prep, we also nested our PrepMate solution right underneath. The JCC does a lot of catering, so it's really important for them to have heated cabinets. We gave them 3 cabinets, a red one for meat, a blue one for dairy, and also a gray one for general purposes. The colors red and blue are really important for a kosher kitchen since they separate meat from dairy. So you'll see around the kitchen that we've used our shelf markers to help identify between the two. What we've done here is we've repurposed their pots closer to where they need them, and we've repurposed this space into a vertical storage area using SmartWall. Another great way to use SmartWall is to organize utensils. Right here, you can see they're nice, neat, and organized and where they need them.
This is amazing. I can't believe we won. I mean, last time you guys were here, you could see that there was stuff everywhere. Now there's actual proper, appropriate shelving for everything. Nothing on the floor because everything has a place. Easy to put things that are designed for storage. I mean, it's really, really wonderful. You know, proper drying racks so that we can organize and cleanly keep things.
One of the challenges for kitchens is that the drying racks may not be near a floor drain. So when items are coming out of the sink or dish machine wet, a good idea is to have a drip tray, part of the unit, that actually helps to collect that dripping water, minimizing the amount of water on the floor around the unit and creating a safer work environment.
This smart wall really is smart. I mean, it's brilliant. We have a place for everything and it's easy to see, so it's easy to put away when you're done. You know exactly where it's going, and when you need something, it's right there for you to grab it. Our kitchen isn't big, which is one of our drawbacks, but this makes it so much easier to have a place for everything. I'm just so excited. I'm really excited. Probably one of the crowning achievements. I hated the old steam table that we had here. It was big, it was ugly, you couldn't see anything, and it wasn't functional. Now we have these wonderful new tables for everything to work on. Spices are right there in your face, easy to grab, ready to work for, and there's so much more movement, open environment, easy to breathe, easy to see. I can only imagine once we're full here, we could have so much space to get things done.
When a delivery arrives, you don't always have time to put things away. So having a staging area or a drop zone utilizing a Metro dunnage rack is a great way to solve that problem.
We're in our dry storage room, easily my least favorite room before, but now, I mean, just look at it. There's plenty of room to walk around and see what we got. It was easily an inventory nightmare, now it's an inventory dream.
I love the idea of this. I love the refreshing of a facility that's a little bit aged and mature and bringing it up to life, especially for a facility like the Jewish Center of Columbus, who, as a not-for-profit, may have a hard time coming up with the funds to do something this extensive and to bring them so far to today's standards. It's just such a fabulous thing for the industry and for this facility.
Because of the hard work and determination by the JCC and Metro teams, this kitchen will have the tools to optimize their workflow, productivity, and storage needs for many years to come. If your facility would like to enter next year's Kitchen Storage Makeover contest, then stay tuned for more information coming soon.
We're the JCC of Greater Columbus, and we've just been made over.